Hi everyone, it's Pamela. Since we are moving into the new moon in Cancer, how appropriate that I am doing the moon in Cancer. So please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Please subscribe, it really helps me. And shout out to Drake because he has his moon in Cancer. Taylor Swift, moon in Cancer. Shakira, Heath Ledger had his moon in Cancer. Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge has her moon in Cancer, along with Prince William, moon in Cancer, Keanu Reeves, moon in Cancer, Kurt Cobain, moon in Cancer. Wow, what a heavy loaded group of people, right? So let's get into this. So it's very common for this moon placement to, as a child, have a mother, the moon represents the mother, who was either really overbearing or like totally neglecting. It kind of can go either way. And the thing with this moon placement, is that there's very dominant home-related themes. Now, interestingly enough, Cancer is said to be at home in the sign in this position, planetary position, in this moon sign. Oh my goodness, forgive me, you guys. And you know, so it's said to be a very good, a very healthy moon placement because Cancer, after all, is ruled by the moon. With that being said, though, it's not that I wouldn't agree because, of course, that's a fact, that's true. It's just that people with this moon placement, I don't think that I think it sounds almost confusing, you know, oh, it's at a good placement or it's at home here. Sure, that might be true, and yet these people have stuff going on with the home, right? It could be, there's usually some sort of a dynamic, maybe even later on in life where there was, you know, maybe their parents had a bit of a tumultuous relationship or the family in general. There always seems to be something with the home. So with that being said, once they get older, they really love their home. They love and they really need to create some sort of a safe haven. And if they don't have that at home, it's really going to be hard for them to really thrive in their lives. They really need to have a nurturing home environment. They love being nurtured. And so, funny enough, a lot of Cancer moons that I have known have actually attracted partners that were almost materialistic in a way and didn't really value them for them. Let me know what you think about this, you guys, because it's something that I've noticed. Do you have your moon in Cancer? Do you know anyone with this placement? What's your perspective on this? I would love to know, because it's just something that I found. Like in relationships, they tend to date people that almost want to take advantage of them. And what I have to say about that, you know, where I'm going with this Cancer moons, is how vulnerable are you in your relationships? And it's not what you think I'm saying. I'm not saying how sensitive are you, right? Because Cancer moons are sensitive. It's just sometimes it's secretly and sometimes it's in your face. It kind of relates back to that relationship with the mother. What I'm really saying, Cancer moons, is how honest are you with people about how you really feel? See, the Cancer moon has this tendency to really kind of like not want to blow things up and let things kind of keep the peace, not rock the boat, let's say. And I mean, Cancer moons, you're not really going to meet let's say your chances of meeting that amazing partner, if that's what you want, are going to raise exponentially once you're really honest and vulnerable with people and stop trying not to rock the boat. Because I hate to tell you, you probably are rocking the boat even in trying not to, right? And so with that being said, a lot of these people, it's seen as a signature of usually, not always, the first child or the last child, again, leading back to that over-nurturing, under-nurturing thing. And they really, again, need to know when to leave a relationship, right? Because they are so nurturing. Once they make a commitment, they really do honor that. And now, in a man's chart or the more masculine person's chart, this can represent the spouse, okay? And so what this means is that they're attracted to women that are possibly have large breasts or voluptuous, that would make very good mothers. Maybe they have wider hips, for example, that would make good mothers, that are nurturing. These people love to be nurtured. Take care of them. Another warning that I'll give you, Cancer Moon, is, especially with the men, don't make your girlfriend your mother. You know, it's not them. It might be you putting them into that role. And I mean, unless that's what you're into, which is sure, fine, but don't make women or men, you know, the more feminine partner, your mother, and then not be happy with the fact that the sexual spark isn't still there, because you really need to understand that creating that expectation kind of doesn't ignite that spark. And so if you're going to do that, which is okay, just make sure that you're doing other things to keep that passion alive as well, okay? So word to the wise on that one. And so the other thing is that when these people aren't really vulnerable about their feelings, and I totally understand why, they don't like to be rejected, they don't like rudeness and crudeness, and when people are very hurtful, so they tend to keep those feelings to themselves. It can be a little bit crazy making when they don't have an open emotional channel. So I highly suggest this, that you always have open conversations with the people that you're with. And as committed as these people are, they can also have these fleeting romances because of the fact that sometimes people just take advantage of them. I know it's kind of unfortunate, and you know, again, it goes back to how honest and vulnerable are you, and who are you letting in? Are you letting someone in because they're taking care of you, they remind you of home? Or is it really what's best for you? These people also need to work on their confidence and their worth in intimate relationships. They definitely do. I think everybody really does, though, and so they really, really do. And not only that, when they have sex, they are either really into it or they're so not, like depending on how they really feel about the person deep down inside. So not how they've communicated how they feel, how they genuinely feel about that person. And the sex will either give them energy or make them feel totally depleted. These people make amazing, amazing parents. Like I said, they are very committed. When they say that they're going to do something, it usually does get done. And they are very deep, loyal people. The other thing that I would say to this placement, because there can be problems at home at some point, is you really need to break out of your shell and connect with friends. Have a family group of friends that you can go to and be there for them as well. And this will really help you get over and create your own kind of family. Not to say that you don't have a family, you do, you know, just in case that is something that comes up. Create this for yourself. You will be a good parent, that is for sure, especially with this planetary placement. Okay, and of course, like I always say, you have to look at the whole chart. Do you have your moon in Cancer? Let me know what you think about this. If you find that you're overworking yourself too much, for example, you are really going to need to take some time off for yourself. Women with this moon placement are very connected to the moon and its cycles, so definitely look into that. They might get their period when it is a full moon, for example. They might be very connected to this. Very, very, very intuitive, although they don't always communicate their intuition, which is cool. Just very intuitive people, and they usually know what is really going on in a situation. They just kind of keep it to themselves a little bit more. I love you, Cancer Moons. I think that you're amazing. I have a few good friends with this placement, and I want the best for you. I hope that you want the best for you too, because you really are loving, genuine people. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please click here to subscribe. Please click here to watch my recent video. Please click here to check out my website. Whether it's day or night, I love you, I love you, I love you. Happy new moon in Cancer, and I hope that you have an amazing day or evening, whatever it is for you. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much. Bye.